The NHS Gallery trial, a trial of a blood test that can detect a signal from many different types of cancer in people who have no cancer symptoms, has passed an important milestone, having completed all 3 rounds of trial appointments. But the work of researchers is ongoing, with the final results expected in 2026.
Just delivering a trial of this magnitude across so many different parts of the country is just an amazing achievement.
To have 140,000 people taking part is extraordinary, and I think the NHS has shown how very well placed it is to conduct this kind of large-scale study.
There was a large team of people from across different organisations coming together, bringing their expertise and experience.
People in offices, people taking blood, people analysing specimens, statisticians. The reality is we can't do this without our participants.
Losing my mom to cancer at the age of 67 was very painful, but science can find a way forward. So this was something I need to get involved with.
For a trial like this to be successful, it's really important that we made sure we had participants from across the spectrum of ethnic groups, a good mix of men and women across the age range, including people from some of the most deprived communities in the country, as well as those from more affluent communities. And we really wanted to make sure that we made it easy for all of those people to participate by going to those communities using mobile clinics.
My role has been to work out the best locations to go to. We also worked really closely with Cancer Alliances because they had the local knowledge for their populations. By working with them, we were able to identify the best places in cities where the populations we were trying to get would come.
We were really proud to be one of 8 Cancer Alliances supporting the trial. It's important for our population. It was particularly important to engage with those who tend to not participate in trials, and that's where our local organisations have been vitally important. For example, CancerVive UK, the Caribbean and African Health Network, Winning Hearts and Minds, who have massively supported us in getting the message out.
My colleagues and I have been working across the country. We've seen around about 140,000 participants. So it's been about taking blood samples, making sure that we are storing them correctly and that they're able to then be shipped to the lab. We've met lots of amazing people along the way. We've had the opportunity to listen to their stories.
My father died of lung cancer. I've always supported cancer research. This is my 3rd and last visit. The nurses, they're just so kind. They laugh and joke with you. They just put you at ease. And I'd like to thank all the people involved for their time and effort. It's amazing.
Being a mobile healthcare unit, we're able to up and go.
We're dismantling today to move it to a leisure centre on the other side of Birmingham. Our job is to get it where it needs to be. We've got the cab that will hitch up to the actual trailer when it's closed down. We're dedicated to doing this, and it's actually been very exciting to be part of this trial.
Whether you're staff, whether you're a participant, I think what unites us is that cancer does touch everyone's lives.
I've been part of the team responsible for calling participants whose test has detected a cancer signal. It's a sensitive call that we're making, but we have been trained to handle these calls.
We make it clear that this is not a cancer diagnosis, this is a screening test result which needs further investigation.
And of course, not all trust clinicians will be aware of the trial, so it's really important that we inform them so that that participant experience has been as good as it can be.
We also make follow-up calls to the participants to check if the hospital has been in touch with them and given an action plan.
We set up a non-site specific cancer service that would help ensure that the patients from the trial got filtered out to the right specialty, that they had a cancer signal for in a timely manner. Obviously, people who are being referred didn't have symptoms, so it is a very different patient cohort. I think it is really exciting. It potentially has a huge impact.
Thank you so much to all the participants for joining us in this endeavour. People always have busy lives, and participating in a clinical trial is a voluntary activity. You don't need to do it. But by doing so, you're enabling us to generate unbelievably important evidence for the future, which really could make a transformational difference.
I've worked in research for about 7 years, and I've been blown away by how enthusiastic the participants are.
It's so little effort for us to do, really, for an amazing, life-changing outcome, possibly.
If I can do my part, I'll do my part.
A part of history, maybe. We're a small part, but that small part could be very, very important.
My mum died of it, my father died of it, and my wife died of it. It's been around a long time, cancer, and it needs stopping.
Doesn't matter the race, color, the religion. This research, it's all about helping the future generation, our kids, get some benefits of what we have done.
We owe enormous thanks to everybody who has agreed to take part, and we're really looking forward to seeing what the results will tell us in 2026.